Good afternoon, Lakers. As we continue to navigate the consistent challenges that pertain to COVID-19 and the most recent variant, our goal continues to be to remain open and keep our staff and students as safe as possible. As with everything in the past, we continue to adjust and modify as needed in order to keep our doors open and keep our students here at school. Just want to let you know that there's a few things that we're shoring up here in the next month or so, as we recognize that with the most recent variant, that it's most contagious, yet still falls along the line of a cold for many people. Due to the uprise here within the district with staff and students who have tested positive, I feel that it's important to put in a couple more guidelines to get us through the next month, which the health department said is hopefully the peak before things start to move back down and return to normal. Things such as, I'm going to eliminate no large gatherings. This means like PEP assemblies, core value assemblies, honors assemblies, those types of things that we're able to do virtually, we're going to move back for the next month or so and do those virtually. Now, if we do come together, we will only do so if we're able to maximize our social distancing. In addition, I want to go back to making sure that all of our desks and all of our classroom spaces are at least 3 feet apart. When it comes to lunchroom, we're going to go back like we did last year, operating out of 2 cafeteria spaces. This allows us to really spread our children out during that vulnerable time during lunch when they're eating and visiting and they're without a mask. In addition, I really am making kind of a plea that we follow the CDC recommendations, which strongly recommend us to mask indoors. Now, I know that this can become very controversial. And listen, I'm still giving the choice to parents. But I am asking, we really want to keep our students and staff here over the next month. And so with the other protocols that we're putting back in place, you're going to see a lot of our staff returning to masks just for the next couple of weeks until we get through this contagious spread, just as another layer of protection for our staff and students. So if this is something that you feel comfortable with, I would encourage you for the next month or so to return having your student in a mask while we make it through this spread. In addition, beginning on Monday, students that are in grades K through 6 who are isolated, meaning they test positive, we're asking that you give our teachers roughly 24 hours to get materials together, and they will send you a remind text letting you know that your materials are ready to be picked up. Students in grades 7 through 12 who test positive and are needing to be isolated at home, you have the option of logging in immediately. All you need to do is make a phone call to Mr. Miller after you contact our COVID nurse to secure that online capability. Here's the good news. The health department stated at our meeting last week that they really believe we're getting close to the endemic, meaning that eventually this virus will be classified just as Influenza A and B, and we'll no longer have to worry about contact tracing and isolation. So while I recognize this is an incredibly frustrating time for people, please know that we're almost there. We're going to continue to battle this together. And as always, should you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. In addition, I'm going to link 2 slides of updated information in terms of how we're handling isolations as well as quarantines. Please know that that has been continuing to change. And so we just want to continue to keep pushing out that updated information so that you're aware of what those protocols are. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope you stay safe and healthy. And as always, let's go Lakers.